My name is Enda Kyne. I'm Chief Technology and Operations Officer with FBD Insurance. We were formed in the 1960s, at the time by farmers, for farmers and the agriculture industry, and we've become the leading insurer into that domain in agriculture. We've over 1,000 staff involved in the business. We're very much Ireland-centric, and we operate through a head office here in Dublin. So when we think about cyber risks and IT security and all the postures that go with it, I think it's subtly and quite significantly changed over the last couple of years. It's more now about the user, the flexibility of how the user can access data in multiple areas, be it hybrid cloud, on-prem, via loads of different end-user computing devices. So certainly we still have to have the lockdown of data, but we also have to have that frequency or that capability of users to interact, but actually to control all of that. And that brings a very, very different type of complexity to our IT and cybersecurity posture. And Smarttech247 are very important in that. Notably, we were really quick to get engaged. So in a number of weeks, in a small number of weeks actually, we were able to set up and actually get live on the VisionX platform. That's really important, provided confidence very, very quickly. So I think their knowledge, ability, speed to market is really good. That set up, they established credibility with our IT service providers and our chain of commitments and our IT supply chain really quickly. And those relationships established strongly, quickly, and have persisted and lasted the test of time. So we're many, many years now a very happy customer at Smarttech247. In insurance and financial services, we operate in a very regulated environment. There are very high standards for our business operations and our technology operations, and rightly so. We have the same challenges as all big corporates, and very happy to say that our work with Smarttech247 actually meets and beats those standards. For us, the big thing on the horizon at the moment is we've just come through operational resilience, and actually it's supersizing business continuity and disaster recovery. And the next phase of that is DORA, or Digital Operational Resilience, which we're working on this year. So Smarttech's ability to scale with us, especially around the cybersecurity aspects, is really important. And once again, as a company, they're scoring strongly on that because they're used to the domain, they're used to the industry sector, and again, the taxonomy of what we're trying to do. So as a partner, they're not asking questions about why we're trying to do something. They're actively working with us on how we achieve that outcome so we can meet and beat the regulatory requirements that are there in us as a company. One of the most notable areas is, I mentioned earlier, that reduction in false positives and the ability for us as a combined group of teams. So Smarttech247 as a supplier, our own internal teams. We also have suppliers in terms of support for IT services, for our networks and telephony. So the ability for all the groups to coalesce quickly and easily with each other is very important, and that's a huge positive of dealing with the Smarttech247 team. Also, when they actually alert us to something, everybody pays attention. Again, because the accuracy and knowledge that's really strong that comes with, there's a concern here, we must triage it, assess it and act on it, is always done very, very quickly. Thirdly, we do a lot of additional value work with Smarttech247, so we do penetration testing, we do threat consulting, and we look at the landscape of where we're going as a company and how all our systems coalesce around security. And we've also used them as a one-stop shop for additional solutions. So we have a license for deep security, which actually puts a virtual layer around vulnerabilities for older systems. We have worked on user access management solutions and now privileged access management solutions. So again, we work with a solution provider who can bring all these world-class opportunities to our table as an organisation who understands us and who we trust. Most of all though is, when I get that call out of ours that there's a concern, it's real, they're not shy about doing it, they never throw anything over the fence to us, they really holistically look after us, and that is hugely important.